Recording. And rolling up and down the fingers. I should turn on the light. And into the palm. And the pad of the pinky. Oh, that's better. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. Across the knuckles. And we will leave it in the palms, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And let's toss the ball in the air. Three, two, one. Drop it on the floor. Assess the feet. Tipping the ball right in the middle of the foot. Press down. Move it up to the ball of the foot. Press down. Press down going across. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Hey, Richard. Raise the toes and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And screw. Three, two, one, release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot 3 times a minute. Up to the ball of the foot, press down. Roll it across. Wiggle the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press. Wiggle. And screw. Three, two, one, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. Three, two, one, center, twist it away, swing your arm. And we're gonna center and do some primordial Tai Chi. Hands are facing in. At the low down again, we're gonna raise them out and up. And then bring it back and down. Raise the right hand up towards the right side around third eye level. Bring it back down. Bring the left hand up to the left side, third eye level. And back down. Bring the chi ball up the front of the spine, out, down, back up to the heart, over to the right side, carry it to the left side, back to the right, come back to center, right hand below, left hand up, bring the right hand up and the left hand down, left hand up, the right hand down, pivot on the left heel and turn a quarter, turn, go to pitch. Left hand gathers chi, right hand gathers chi, left hand, pivot on that heel, turn another quarter. Right hand is below, left hand is on top, bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down. Pivot a quarter, roll a pitch. Gather chi with the left hand, with the right hand, with the left hand. Bring both hands out, scoop down. Bring the chi up. Left hand inside the right hand, up to the crown. And down. The spine, low down again. 2 breaths. And turn, and we'll do some forward steps. And elbow towards the opposite knee. And let's hit the opposite heel in front. And then behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then we'll walk, or march, or jog. Today we're going to do McGill's big 3 for the core and spine stabilization. No squats involved if you want to do those. I might. I think I will. But you can do whatever you want. As long as it's safe. Doing what you're doing. You got bands in the after class. And I'm going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. Take a deep breath or 2. And interlace the fingers, raise the hands up overhead. Reach up. Come on down if you're on your toes. Bend back. Back to center, bend to one side. Then the other. And back to center. Lower the hands, press out of the chest. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back and raise them up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. A little higher. Excuse me. And back down. Let's shrug. And swim. Do the backstroke. And the breaststroke. And then cross one arm and press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on down and form an L, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Look up. And look down. over one shoulder. And then the other. Come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. And come on up and grab a stick. It's a GymStick day. So we're going to start with some dynamic swimmers over the head. And then we're going to switch directions. We're going to rock it back and forth. And then bring it down to the waist. And twist at the waist. And then drop it down to just above the knees. Bring your hands around front between the knees. As you're hinging, lift up. And then bring the stick around front. Hold on with two hands. Step back. Extend your arms. Hinge at the waist and stretch your shoulders and upper body. And then bring the stick across the body with one hand. Bring your other hand up and onto the shoulder. Hinge at the waist. Tug gently on that shoulder. Do the same thing the other way. Go on up. Bring the stick to the side of the foot. Press out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom as you hinge at the waist. Same thing the other way. Come on up. Bring the stick out in front of one foot. Toes are about 6 inches away. Drop the top of the stick to the collarbone, slide down. With your hands, lift the sole of your foot and wiggle it if you can. Come on up. Do the same thing with the other leg. And come on up. Press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring one foot forward, bend at the knee, other foot, you're on the ball of your foot. And come on down to stretch the hip flexors. Reverse the position of the feet. Come on up, grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes and stretch the quads. And then the other. Bring the first leg in front, push the knee towards the back, and slightly at the waist. And repeat on the other side. And come on up. And bring the stick in front, hold on with two hands, one hand or finger or two at the top, and come up on your toes for a second, back on your heel for a second, and then rock back and forth out 15 times. For me, 14 and 15. Wonderful. So put the stick down. We're going to do the McGill big three on the floor. I'm going to be on my back, and the camera will go with me. All right. With McGill, we've got one leg extended, sole of the other leg is on the floor. The hands are behind the lower back for support. You're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders off the floor just enough to clear, maybe an inch. You're going to hold for 10 and then come back down and reverse the position of the feet. We will do 3 rounds on each side. Here we go. Up. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Reverse the position of the feet and up. 10. Down. Reverse. Up. Down, reverse. Up. And down and reverse. And up. And down and reverse. Up. And down. And take a couple of breaths. Now, most of us will be turning over to do some bird dogs on our hands and knees, but if you have trouble being on your knees, you can do a dying bug like so. Your hands will be in the air, your legs at 90 degrees. And when I say left foot, right hand, you'd extend this way. and hold for 10. But if you can, turn around, all fours, palms underneath the shoulders. And if you can only lift a hand at a time or a foot at a time, that's perfectly fine, do that. But if you can, left hand, right foot out, 10, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Right hand, left foot. And down, get the core engaged, left foot, right foot, left hand. And down, left foot, right hand. Down, right foot, left hand. And down, last one, left foot, right hand. And down. And so now we can go on our sides. You're going to do side planks. Various modifications, starting with you can do it from your knees. Put one foot on top of the other, one foot in front of the other. You can also lift your hand in the air to make it more difficult if you want. At any rate, you're going to start with 10, 9, 3, 2, 1, and down. Take a breath. We're going to stay on this side, do 2 more, and then go to the other side. Up. 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Breath and up. Three, 2, 1, and down. Other side. And up. And down. And up. And down. And the very last one, up. And down. Excellent. We get up. And a couple of recovery breaths. We're doing box breathing. 4 in diaphragmatically, 4 hold, 4 out either through the mouth or nose. 4 hold. We do 5 rounds. Ready? Here we go. And the times together. on the chi ball. Okay. Deep breath. And let's open up. And pause and send it out on the exhale. Center. Deep breath. And bring down heavenly truth. Go down. Gather it up. And ah.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, Mira, take care.
You too.
Good luck today.
Thanks.
All right.
Are you doing after class,
Yeah.
Tom?
Gonna do some bands.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I get to use them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee first. All right. Gonna start with the arm, so you might want to light a band to start with. Legs I usually go heavier, but whatever works for you. And I'm gonna start with some bow and arrows. So one hand up, other hand pulls back. 1. And 10. And then to the other side. And 10. And then let's bring it behind the back, around the wrists. Like so. And we'll come out, hold for a second, and back in. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're gonna do some legs. I'm gonna go do a heavier band for that. Beginning to sit down or hold on to something as you put it around your ankles. And you might want to hold on to something as you do these or not, back of a chair or stick. next to a wall. But the first thing we're gonna do is do some lateral kicks. And 10. And then we'll do it the other leg. And 10. Now we're gonna go forward. Other leg. And 10. And now we're gonna do the monster walk. And the monster walk is big steps forward, we're raising the knee up. And turn around. Do a few more. And come to a halt. And finally, we're gonna kick behind. Hold on to something again if you need to. And and 10. All right. Down with the legs. Get rid of that band. We'll go back to the arms. Going to use a lighter band again myself. Put the band on the shoulder across from your body. And then bring the hand back, get straight back. Do a bicep, a tricep extension. Other way. And then bring the band straight out in front of you, around the wrist, come out, and back in. And 10. Okay. That'd be it for the bands today.
That was great, Tom.
Oh, good. And
God knows I need the arm work.
all right, excellent.
I got to use the bands.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you can pick
You
them up.
forgot the quote.
Huh?
No quote.
No what?
No quote of the day.
Oh, no. That only happens with yin yoga, I'm afraid.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, when I put the timer on, it's there.
Oh. Oh, okay, learn something new every day.
But I can make adjustments. I'll think about it.
Do something else on the off days.
Yeah. Take care.
You too, Tom. Have a great day.
I will, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, Richard. I'm gonna stop recording here.